Hi everyone, welcome back. You guys have been asking me for donuts and I have delivered. Look what we have today. I have an assortment that I purchased from my local grocery store, Hy-Vee. I cannot tell you how excited I am for this because it smells so fresh. I went bright and early and picked these up, so it's gonna be so good. Today's the last day of November, you guys, so you know what that means. Next Monday, we'll be doing birthday shout outs. So if you or someone you love has a birthday in the month of December, comment down below your name or their name and their birth date, and I'll give them a birthday shout out in next week's video. We do this every month. I love celebrating with you guys. It's such a good time. And those of you who have December birthdays have been waiting all year. This is probably a very exciting time. This is the last month of 2020, thank goodness. And we're gonna celebrate. If you're new here, my name is Kina, and every Monday and Saturday I upload relaxing cake videos like so. I don't always do cake. Sometimes I do pies, donuts, different types of pastries. It's just a dessert and hangout good time. If you've had a long day at work or school, this is a time for you to kick your shoes off, let your hair down, throw that bra across the room, and just get comfortable. It's a time of indulgence and relaxation. So let's get started. Of course, I have my black coffee because donuts and coffee, come on. Ooh, yum. Oh my gosh, which one am I gonna start with? I'm pretty excited about this Captain Crunch one. So let me tell you what we have going on. Oh, and also I thought it would be fun to kind of chit chat, have girl time, and talk about 10 things that I like to do in secret. So don't tell anyone. Okay, so let's go through everything that we have and then I'll get started on my 10 weirdo things. So this one here is clearly an Oreo donut. It has just all kinds of frosting, crushed Oreos, and a nice Oreo on top. This one here is chocolate, but it's filled with something, and I am hoping it's Boston cream, because after that Boston cream cake from last week, man. And then we've got some white chocolate shavings, and some of them are colored. This one here looks like a Boston cream, but it's actually like something else. That's not Boston cream filling. It has some other type of filling in it. This is a maple bacon donut. Back here I have some sort of like streusel looking thing. I think it's blueberry. It smells phenomenal. I've got a nice red velvet right here. And then of course we have a s'mores, a Hershey's s'mores. Time to dig in. I don't know. Let's start with the s'mores. This is good. This is a cake donut, so it's one of those like heavier old-fashioned donuts, and those are my favorite. They have such good flavor. Yeah. Oh, that's really good. I guess I'll just like make my way around. So let's try this Oreo one. This is a heavy one. Oh my gosh. There's something inside here. There has to be. This one looked kind of dry. I think it's just because like the Oreo's on top, but it's so airy and fluffy inside. There's something in here and I'm gonna get to it. Yep, see, I knew it. It's cream. It's like vanilla cream inside. Oh, it's frosting. It's the same frosting that's on top. That's too much. That's a little disappointing because the donut is so doughy and so soft. To fill it with more sugar after everything that's on top, it's kind of like too much. But without the cream in the middle, that's a 9 out of 10 right there. Very, very good. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and get started in my 10 things while I eat these. Okay, so the first thing that I like to do in secret is practice my hip rolling. Yes, girl, I'm Latin. I love to dance. I love to dance with my hips. I fell in love with belly dancing, hip rolling, like typical Latin style of dancing, right? It's not just Latin culture that hip rolls, but I'm just saying it's kind of what we do naturally. Okay, let's try this one. Oh my gosh. This one is so soft. It is a thick layer of like fudgy chocolate. There's nothing inside, so it's not too much. Very good. with the white chocolate on top. Cleanse the palate. The second thing that I like to do in secret, if you watched my last video, you already know, I peel my lip skin. It's a gross habit that I have, but like my lips will get chapped and I peel the skin and like flick it away. It's so disgusting, I know, but I do it in secret, so you don't have to be disgusted around me, okay? The next thing is, oh yeah, so I feel kind of ridiculous with this one, but I run up my stairs using my hands and feet like an animal. You know what I mean? Like I run up like a dog would. I feel like pushing off with my hands is gonna make me thrust forward faster. Anyway, here's another cream-filled one. It's pretty much this Oreo one without the Oreo. It's the same like vanilla frosting inside. I like that. This is good too. It's just so much. The next thing that I do in secret, I had to write all these down. Like I don't know what the heck I do in secret, you know? I forget. Oh yeah. I like to take a detox tea, like drink detox tea. You already know what that means because when you take a detox tea, it makes you go to the bathroom. I like to do that on the weekend sometimes, like in secret. My husband doesn't even know about it because it gives me such a flat tummy and I just feel so clean and light. It really makes you feel skinny, you know? Okay, so now I'm gonna try the maple bacon. I'm really excited for this. They did not skimp on that bacon. I love a savory sweet donut. Oh my gosh. Oh. That's a breakfast donut, okay? Very, very good. Oh, yum. Next thing is I practice survival scenarios like in my house. So I just kind of imagine like if someone were to break in, what would I do? Where are my weapons? I walk through my house and try to think of like the best hiding places that I would hide my kids. Like it's a whole thing. I used to do this a lot when I was a kid and look for hiding spots in case there was an intruder. My favorite place to hide, if I was on the lower level, I would hide in the dryer. What intruder would look in the dryer? You know what I mean? That was my spot. This I know is a blueberry. That's an eyelash. That's another disgusting habit. If I find hair in my food, I still eat it. I just pick it off like, good to go. Definitely blueberry. Ooh. Oh my gosh. That is so soft and doughy. Oh, it looks dry, right? The next one is I have heartfelt, deep conversations with my dog. He's a good listener. So yeah, I talk to him about my desires, about my day, about frustrations that I have, and he just cuddles up next to me and it's like, obviously he doesn't know what I'm saying, but I feel like he can sense my distress or my sadness and he's really responsive to that. And I just appreciate him so much. So he's one of my best confidants. Okay, this one is, what is this? A red velvet, yes, a red velvet donut. Looks like it has some powdered sugar on top. Super moist. It doesn't taste like anything. It tastes like a glazed donut. Maybe it's a glazed donut. It's red. I thought it was red velvet. Fooled me. So number 7, I like to practice other languages like in private. especially French. You guys know from my last video that I do still practice my French. I don't do it every day, but I do it sometimes, and Chris is learning some French, and so it'll give me somebody to practice with later on. But I like to do that in private because I'm very particular with my accent. I like to get it right, and then before I start speaking with Chris, I have my pronunciation down perfectly. So it's such a perfectionist thing. Like, that doesn't matter, especially when you're first learning, but to me it matters. Like, the accent has to be right. Number 8, I like to try on my lingerie and take pictures of myself. Like, that sounds so conceited, but no, because my weight especially fluctuates so much. So I have different types of lingerie for when I put on a couple of pounds, when I'm really thin. And I like to practice different positions, like what looks good, look in the mirror, take photos. It's just fun to me. It's like my own little personal photo shoot, and there's no judgment around. It's just a fun thing that I like to do. Okay, so this is Captain Crunch. I'm a big fan of Captain Crunch cereal. Super soft and airy glazed donut. Really good. Some milk. That's the thing about Captain Crunch. It always tears up the roof of your mouth. I literally took 2 bites and I can already feel like it's scratchy on the roof of my mouth. Number 9, secretly, I like to keep current on politics. I don't like to voice my opinion too much because people like to argue about politics. And what I have found, I didn't start getting into any political topic at all until after I turned 30. And I realized that most people talk about things that they hear and they don't talk about the actual facts. So you can just tell very easily who is truly informed and does their own research and understands the language, understands the words that they're using. As simple as that sounds, so many people will throw words around that they hear on social media or whatever, and it doesn't even make sense. And you're just like, tell me what that means, and they can't. It's just so apparent, and you shouldn't talk so passionately. Like, sometimes people can be a little overboard, a little rude, and they don't even know what they're talking about, so they're just fools in my opinion. If I'm gonna talk about a political subject, I'm gonna know the facts, and I'm gonna know them well. And I always like to start off saying, well, I believe, or I think, or the way I see it in this situation, rather than this is this and that is that. And that's just causing an argument. That's just causing another person to get heated and passionate and angry. Why do that? Why not just have a respectful conversation? It's so easy to do, but people don't want to do that. So I like to practice my political views and research in private. The last one is, oh my gosh. The last one I'm like kind of embarrassed to say. Let me get a bite of another donut. This one was really great. And then I'll tell you guys, because I'm kind of ashamed. Even though this is too much, this is the best donut in terms of flavor. I would say first the Oreo, then the bacon maple. That one was pretty good. If I can only pick 3, this one, maple, and I think I'm gonna go with the blueberry. That was really nice. So number 10, sometimes really late at night, when my husband's at work, I will watch Nikocado videos. I unsubscribed to him a long time ago because I just found him to be so toxic and so terrible. But he's also one of like the first people I really started watching on YouTube. So he's just so bizarre and so, like, you guys already know exactly how he is. Sometimes I just watch his meltdowns and I'll just laugh so hard I'm like crying because I know that he's putting on a show. It's all acting, and he just goes so overboard and he's so dramatic. It entertains me late at night. I'm glad I got that off my chest. Maybe this one. They don't skimp on the filling on these. These are heavy donuts. They are full. I'm gonna get cleaned up and I will be right back for final thoughts. Okay, You guys, I have been trying to think of more topics that I can talk about on my channel, allowing you guys to get to know me better in a fun way like we did today. At first, I was like so terrified to really open up and let you guys know like who I am and how I live my life, because there's just so much judgment on the internet. And then one day I said something about my personal life and people took interest, and I opened up a little bit more in another video and people took interest, and then people started asking me to talk about certain topics, and you guys just kind of expressed to me that you enjoyed getting to know me more. So you made me comfortable. Thank you for commenting on my videos and being so positive and so lovely like most of you are. You guys make this such an enjoyable experience. So today I had so much fun. Those donuts were incredible. Last week I let you guys know that I'm going to be doing a Christmas series starting the first week of December. So that's going to be this week on Saturday. So don't miss it. It's going to be total Christmas vibes. I'm going all out. The cake is going to be phenomenal. I'm making it myself. I'm just so excited. If you love Christmas, you're going to love December. Don't forget to comment down below for birthday shout outs for next Monday. You can always follow me on Instagram and my second channel. I have that linked in the description below. If you don't know, I've had several requests on the candles that I get, my makeup, outfits, different things like that. So I created a separate space just for that content. All of that is on my second channel. I hope you guys had an awesome Monday. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.